What's up, gang? Today we're at the Cobb tuning headquarters and we're going to be going over the easiest way you can make more power in your car.
Perfect.
With something that is called an engine management system, like a Cobb Accessport. So Marshall, let's go over it. What is it going to take to tune my Civic Type R?
So luckily we have your car here, so we don't even have to remove the ECU. Typically you'd have to send it to us to be unlocked before you can flash the Accessport through the OBD port. But since we're here, we can just pull the cover off of the ECU and then we'll get our tools connected to it so we can unlock it with it still in the car.
This is Matt. He is the Honda product owner and he is going to be the one that is flashing and unlocking the ECU.
We go through and we disconnect the negative battery terminal. We have our unlocking kit here. We do have several shops that have this exact kit, so people can show up, they can have their ECU unlocked, and they can go straight to the dyno and get everything taken care of that very same day. It cuts down on that process and that barrier to entry that so many of the other products have out there.
What is the difference between your Cobb Accessport and other tuning solutions on the market?
So I think you nailed it when you said Accessport, and that's the actual device you get once you've gone with our tuning solution. Other options on the market may not have a device where you can view live gauges, data log. We have troubleshooting features on the Accessport as well. So having that handheld device makes it easy to change maps and things like that you may be wanting to do for race weekends and things like that. There are other software solutions which are also powerful. There are some piggyback solutions available on the market as well, but I think that our package with the Accessport, our network of pro tuners, and then the included off-the-shelf maps, easy solution to choose for the FL5.
It's pretty much just a push button.
Yeah, for sure. It's all plug and play.
On a stage 1 map, on all stock parts, what kind of gains can we expect?
We see about 30 to 35 pound-feet of torque over stock and 15 to 20 horsepower up top, depending on weather. Beyond that, if you wanted to try to keep things cool, we've got an intercooler upgrade, intake upgrade in the future, where you can add a bit more power. We have a corresponding off-the-shelf map, and then if you wanted to do custom tuning on top of that, you can reach out to any of our pro tuners, which are available on our website.
It was a really painless process. The ECU is now unlocked. And how does this work? How does it communicate with the ECU, and is it a full reflash?
It's a full reflash, and when we did the unlock process from start to finish, it's about 5 minutes, about a minute and a half to read it, about a minute and a half to write our unlock code. Gone through, we've put our programming on there, and then at this point, we'll be able to connect the access port to the diagnostic port under the dash, and we'll be able to then put on our performance mapping to make it go fast.
Matt is behind the steering wheel, and he's going to go through the process of flashing the tune onto the car.
We've unlocked the ECU, so now the access port can communicate with the ECU. Super simple to connect it. We include everything that you need in the package. We have the OBD2 cable. It plugs in directly under the dash, and then from here, we click OK on the main menu. We're going to have two options, install and troubleshooting. Select install. It's going to go through and communicate and identify that this is a Civic Type R, and then we do need to go ahead and ignition on. This will pop right up, and then from here identifies that it's a 23 to 24 Civic Type R. We say yes. It's then going to continue to load all of the map files that we have. And on every access port, we always include our OTS maps for you. So stage 0 is for a completely stock car. We recommend using this if you need to diagnose something, you want to be able to data log, but not modify anything from the factory. We then have a stage 1 performance map for 91 octane fuel and a stage 1 93 octane map. So we're going to go with stage 1 93. We're going to click OK. It's always going to say, if you install over anything else, it could be another Cobb tune, it could be Honda, it could be anything like that, any of our competitor software. There's always just a warning there that you're going to lose all of that information. We're going to say OK. It recommends a 10 amp battery charger. While we have the ignition on, we are having all of these modules active. We want to make sure that we don't lose voltage to the battery, so we've already set up a charger for that. We're going to click OK. And now it's going to go through this process, and this will take about 10 minutes.
So Matt, Cobb offers OTS maps, but you can also get a Pro Tune. What's the difference and who are they for?
Our OTS maps, which are meant for, they're off the shelf. It's like buying a suit off the shelf. It's going to fit, it's going to serve its purpose, you're going to be able to wear it and do everything like that. And it caters to specific modifications that we've already tuned for. And then we also have Protuning. if you want to be able to dial it in for your specific motor, its mechanical tolerances, maybe you want to do and install parts that aren't part of our OTS offering, we equate this to like custom tailoring your suit. And so you can go to any of our Pro Tuners. They are worldwide. So it could be somebody in your neighborhood. It could be somebody on the other side of the world. You can use the Accessport to data log the information off of your ECU while you're driving, and then they can custom tailor that tune for your specific car.
So what factors make one of your OTS tunes safe for long-term use?
It's a good question. The factors that we put in there, so again, you know, we take these cars, we own each and every one of them here at our shop, and we will daily drive them, we will take them to the racetrack, we will make sure that they are fully vetted. For some of our customers, they want the one-stop shop experience. They want to flash an OTS map, they want to buy the parts off of our website, and that will be it for the life of the car. The OTS maps are perfectly safe. You can run them. We have some customers that are running them on 250,000 miles on stock motors, which is just taking care of normal standard maintenance, spark plugs, coil packs, etc., which is really a testament to our engineering efforts and our calibration efforts, which is all done here in Austin.
Now that we finished up the process, what's one myth you wish people would stop believing about tuning?
There is this pervasive myth that OTS is dangerous, that it's only meant to be able to put on your car to get to a Pro Tuner, and that is an absolute myth. If your car is mechanically sound, you have the appropriate components that are on there for the map, it is perfectly safe long term. That is what we've designed the cars for. To be a long-term map, you can again take it to the track, you can daily drive it, you can drive it for 200,000-300,000 miles, and it's perfectly fine if you treat the car appropriately. And our speculation internally with the myth of OTS not being safe stems back from way back in the day when people would flash a map but put the wrong parts on the car. Say like an aftermarket exhaust system or fueling components or whatever it may be that was completely outside the range of our OTS maps, and then they would blow it up and then they would post it online with no context, and that's honestly where it stems from, because we fully vet this stuff and it's great.
So anytime you're using an OTS map, you definitely need to use parts that are cohesive with the map that you are using. If I were to run anything outside of an intake or front mount intercooler that you guys provide, I could potentially run into issues if I ran a catless downpipe or anything like that.
100%. And that applies, you know, there are other intakes out there that utilize a different MAF calibration than what we have for our intake. Because like I was mentioning a little bit earlier, that MAF housing is larger, and you have to calibrate for that appropriately. And if you chose to put on a different intake, that needs to change to go along with it.
So they did tell us we should do like one loop around the Cobb headquarters, because if you look at the dash, it says system initializing, continuing driving. So we just got to let it read the ECU and what changes have been made and make the adjustments it needs. Okay, we've only been driving for like 60 seconds or so and everything off the dash is cleared and the car is good to go. The FL5 is now tuned with a stage 1 map. We're gonna go see what it does on the way home to Houston and see how she rips.
Thanks for bringing the car here. We can show everybody the unlock process in person.
Thanks very much, Marshall.
Yeah.
Matt.